I walked through the rain with no place to go. Cold wind on my face, moving steady and slow. Every door that was shut taught me how to stand tall. The man in the mirror survived through it all. Pour the whiskey, let the fire burn low. Some lessons you carry, some you let go. The cards on the table, the chips stacked high. You learn how to read them before they can speak. No bluffing, no running, just steady and still. The game is not chance, it is patience and will. Built my name from nothing but dust and bone. Carried every burden and I carried it alone. The loudest man here never made a sound. Not money or glory, just standing my ground. I am smoke and stone, I walk this road alone. The rain can fall, the wind can blow, but I decide which way I go. I sat in the back row where nobody looks, just silence and color from glass in the wall. A man does not pray until after the fall. Some men need the silence more than they need to believe. Lights are humming, the city is still. My footsteps on concrete going up the hill. No taxi, no hurry, no phone in my hand. Just me and the midnight, a man and his land. The long walk home is where I think the city folds and the stars come through. The long walk home always leads to truth. Top where the factories breathe. Below me the streets where I fought and I bled. The road going forward is the only one left. A man walking forward does not count his steps. Bartender wiped down the counter tonight. He said, son, you have been here since 8:15. I said, I know I am not hiding, I am just running late. Late to the life that I promised I would live. Last glass, last call, last song on the wall. But a man does not leave until he understands that the weight he was carrying was always his hands. The streetlights are humming, the city is still. My footsteps on concrete going up the hill. No taxi, no hurry, no phone in my hand. Just me in the midnight, a man in his lane. The long way out is where I think. Between the last word and the morning drain, the city folds and the stars come through. The long way out always leads to truth. Climb to the top where the factories breathe. Smokestacks painting clouds that the city would leave. The wind grabbed my collar and pulled at my hat. I stood on that hill and made peace with all that. Every choice and every turn, every bridge that I burn, every lesson that I paid for and painfully earned. I will not go back to the man that I was, not out of pride, but simply because from the hilltop you can see it all. Every lesson that I paid for and painfully owned. The city lies a distant shore. You finally know what you are here because
So I finished my drink and I put on my coat, buttoned the collar right up to the throat, stepped out in the cold and the city was mine. Not because I won, but because I survived.
The dealer keeps turning, the wheel never stops. You bet on yourself when the whole table drops. I watched a man fold with a winning hand, too scared to hold on, too proud to understand. Midnight dealer, keep your cards close. The ones who talk loud are the ones who lose most. The fire burns slow, but the slow fire burns. And a needle, the measure and cut. A man builds his armor from inside his gut. He stitched every button with care and with time. The tailor knows silence is never a crime. He measured my shoulders, he measured my chest. He said, son, the suit does not make you, you make it the best. I wore that old coat through the winter and fall. The lining is torn, but the man still stands tall. Stand up straight, hold your ground. Let the stitches keep you bound. To the man you swore to be when the whole world set you free. Full of strangers and none of them cry. You read every face before they open their eyes. No bluffing, no running, just steady and still. Fortune is patient with those who have will. I put down the cards and I picked up the glass. Some games you remember and some you walk past. The table is empty, the chips are all gone, but the man who stayed patient is the man who moved on. Midnight dealer, the night is through. The cards are down and the dawn breaks blue. Sit in the shadow, wait for the turn. The fire burns slow, but the slow fire burns.